Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Jane's Fighters Anthology. So last time, beginning of this week, we were assigned a strike mission at a captured airfield, I think it was Petrovka, where the Chinese had tried yet again to move in a flanker squadron. So we took out their hardened aircraft shelters. We put a pretty big dent in their local air power too. We destroyed a flight of 4 MiG-29s. I think there were 3 or 4 J-7s, and then of course all the I think the F-15s dealt with some FSXs, and then there were the flankers and whatever else was on the ground. But they counterattacked one of our air bases while we were out, and it looked like they destroyed a couple of friendly aircraft on the ground and damaged a few more Russian aircraft. So I think in the end we came out ahead, but since our strike actually succeeded, but you know, they're given as much as they're taking for the most part. So let's see where that lands us today. Lock on. Sokolovka Air Base. Date July 14th, local time 0500 hours. Weather clear. Situation: as the Chinese advance continues, 2 more allied air bases, Unashi and Spasdalany, have been overrun. Mission objective: your objective is a tank column in a valley near Nikolaevka. Threat suppression data: ground opposition possible SA-6s, ZSU-23 force, air opposition possible MiG-29s and SU-27s. Okay, so man, they're really pushing us back. So I imagine if we're at Nikolaevka, aren't we? No, Sokolovka. But we still own Nikolaevka? Oral Spasdalany. I don't know if we do. Import. Oh, who's back here? F-16s and SU-35s. Wait, that's Sokolovka, isn't it? So... oh, so this is Nikolaevka. Okay, yeah, so if we fail here, Nikolaevka will fall. I mean, it might fall anyways, but... so, but at least that makes this mission a fairly important one. So we got our X-32 here, all patched up from last time. We'll take him, and we'll take the same loadout with 4 Mavericks, so we can quick lob some missiles at them, and then 2 Snake Eyes for a little bit of extra firepower should the Mavericks not be enough. AMRAAMs, Sidewinders for self-defense, and with that, let's get started. Yeah, we're starting at Nikolaevka. We are ready to roll. So radar on, infrared on. Looks like there's some hostile contacts behind us.
Airborne.
Alright. And that just so happens to be the direction we are assigned to head off to. Alright, wingman is taking off. What do we got here? MiG-29. Okay, so Chinese MiG-29. I imagine we'll have to deal with him. We got more hostile contacts though. Yep, he's locked onto us. J-7Es, not as worried about them as per usual. But I'm gonna see if I can lure the lure these guys up high. A little more comfortable dogfighting up here than close to the ground. Oh, they're already perfect. Yeah, just with this thick cloud cover, I don't want to be at an altitude where like the fight goes through the clouds, because then it can be a little obnoxious when you can't see anything. Looks like we got a SAMSET locking onto us, curiously enough.
Beautiful.
Alright. Back down we go, I guess. the Magnet's crashing. Alright. I think we're close enough we can start going after the Alright, SA-6. That's who's mucking about with us.
3 miles, 11 o'clock. Attack tank.
Wingman, you take out the tanks, I'll focus on the air defenses. Because fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and the horse he rode in on. And I'm sure he's got some ZSU-23 buddies for that close-in protection, so.
Multiple hits. Beautiful! Deploy!
Alright. What we got here? He's acquiring us, ZSU-57-2. Let's take him out before he can finish that process. Alright. There we go. That was actually relatively quick, all things considered. Oh, we're down on the deck with these guys. Our ZSU-57. Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. ZSU-57s are actually pretty terrible air defense. Maybe newer ones are better, but the ZSU-57 was actually pretty quickly phased out in Soviet service, because at the start of it they wanted a bigger gun to deal with the they wanted a longer range, because jet aircraft move so fast that, you know, their time in range of like a 20 mil was, you know, it just wasn't that much, so they wanted a longer range, and that's why they chose the 57 millimeter guns. But they didn't have any sort of radar guidance. They had like optical rangefinders. They had relatively small magazines and low rates of fire. So it ended up performing pretty poorly. So that's when the Soviets started making the ZSU-23, which, despite the shorter range of its all cannons, had a very, very much greater rate of fire. And also, more importantly, a radar guidance system, so that way they could, you know, use the radar to kind of cue where to shoot their cannons, which made it a hell of a lot more accurate and a lot more threatening to low-flying aircraft, and especially helicopters. Okay, we got, oh, those J-7s. Almost forgot about them.
Impact! Firing missile. I'm hit!
Oh, no.
12 o'clock. Attack bandit. Missile launch.
Bug out, bug out.
12 o'clock, 5 miles, bug out!
Our wingman is almost dead. 8 o'clock high, that's this way. Is he coming for us? Pulse out. Not getting any radar pings in my RWR from hostile aircraft, so I think we can go back to our knocking out these tanks. We're almost done with this column anyway, so I don't mind sending my wingman home to preserve his life and aircraft. Okay, he's away, so now we can send this guy out.
We have a fireball. Mission accomplished.
And we're done, so...
Waypoint Charlie, bearing 134. Climb to Angel 6.
Alright, so we will head back home then. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Radar ping, danger close. Where are ya? I hear you. Okay, in that case, let's just climb a bit. He'll, oh, that's a lot of... Oh! Oh! Oh god, that's a lot of them. Climb like your life depends on it, because it does. These older aircraft shouldn't be able to keep up with us in a climb, especially since we fired off most of our Mavericks. should be able to just outrun them in general too. So now the yeah, we're losing. And they're firing old missiles, so it doesn't take too many flares to make the missiles go away. All right. Verify that wherever I'm attacking is, I think all of these are hostile, I just don't know which is which, so. Alright, let's turn around. Oh, okay. So they're up here. Nope, below me? There we go. Oh man! Not only did we destroy one, we damaged his friends because they were so freaking close together. Now this is a fair fight. Frickin' J7's trying to jump on me. Alright. At least I think it's a fair fight. I think it's only this guy and one other. There you go. Oh, he is winning the scissors fight because we came in way too fast. So let's use our speed to pull around and maybe get him in a head-on pass. It's probably our best option at this point. We gotta be cautious of our fuel. Yeah, we're down to 4,000 pounds. I don't know why they gave this so little fuel. It helps that it's pretty fuel efficient, but you know, you still can't. It's not like the F-22 where you can just afterburner around everywhere, and it doesn't quite have the super boost capability either. All right, got him. Yeah, I think everyone's kind of having problems turning up here. Alright. Now we got a bearing on this last J7. We're gonna pull around. We still have our flaps. There we go. Alright. We're on his tail now. Your numeric superiority can't overcome American hardware and skill. Alright, we're getting into the scissors again. Hit the brake to slow down. And now we're in a good position.
Multiple hits.
Boom! Alright. So, that happened. Oh, man. You know, as a kid, I don't think I ever dreamed of being able to win 4v1 in a dogfight, and yet, here we are. I think we can shut off the jammer now. We should be in, yeah, we're crossing over in the friendly territory now. This was kind of the no man's land we were fighting over, so... Alright. Let's slow down a bit to conserve fuel. We can probably just switch over to navigation mode entirely now. I'm going to switch over to a missile, so if I accidentally hit the trigger, we don't shoot anything. We got an F-16 here. That's probably the one we saw from the briefing. Alright. Alright, so moving in for a landing approach.
Inbound to waypoint Delta, bearing 44. Descend to Angel 0.
And there's the airfield. The airbase, which, did our wingman make it back? He was pretty heavily damaged, so I'm not sure if he did. I think he did. I think that's him moving there. But, I guess we'll find out. Alright.
We're almost home.
Pulling flaps in gear.
Clear to land. Wind at 27
Throttle a bit now. Yeah, that wind's it's always so gusty here. F-16. Actually, what we can do real quick, as long as we don't stay too long. Oh, if he did make it back, he's not at this base, unfortunately. I think that was an F-16 I was looking at there. That's unfortunate. I really do hope he made it back, but like I think I discussed in an earlier episode, what happens when you give them the bug out order is they detach from your wing. That's why the F6 command to look at your wingman doesn't work anymore. And you know, their new order is just to head back to the closest friendly base, not necessarily the one you're assigned to go back to. So I think that's probably what happened here. Well, I mean, obviously that's what happened here, but I don't know if he actually made it back to a base. I'd have to... Nikolaevka actually would have been the closest base, so he might have ended up back there, rather at Timber. Yeah, we're coming in cross-eyed a little bit. Cockeyed. Alright. Now we can... Yeah, you can see how big a difference that wind makes. Oh, man. Alright, beautiful.
Welcome back.
And we're actually mostly straight for once. So that's a good thing. But yeah, as a result of, you know, him being detached from your wing, you can't issue him orders, you can't look at him unless you find him on the radar and target him, or visual range or what have you. And then, of course, he also doesn't talk on your channel anymore, so, you know, if he gets hit, he won't tell you. If he's going down, he won't tell you. So you won't know until you hit the briefing, but hopefully he didn't get jumped by the same J7s we did. But congrats to our wingman for, I mean, I probably should have been paying attention more to realize the flankers were attacking us while we were doing our bombing runs. But I'd imagine there were at least 2 flankers that showed up, and he took care of both of them, actually, without any help from me. So congrats for him on that. Our wingman has been absolutely superb in this campaign. I mean, just a week or 2 ago, you know, when we were doing the combat air patrols in the F-22, he was taking down a squadron of flankers all by himself. And it's great to see that. It's great to have a competent wingman for once, not like the some of the problems we had in the other campaigns. Yeah, wish I could have this guy for all of them, but you know, hopefully we'll get to see more of that, because eventually, one day, far in the future, like 10 years down the road or something, when I finally declare my playthrough of Jane's Fighters Anthology finished, you know, after doing the vanilla game, the some of the mods, like what USN Raptor wants me to do and stuff. I think the next game I'm probably going to move on to after this. I've been debating it somewhat, but I think I'm going to try to get United States Air Force, Jane's USAF, running. And I don't know, I know that has like a pilot system for the player. I don't know if it has one for the AI though, but eventually in the long future, after we run through a few more Jane's titles, do Strike Fighters 2 probably, and that I know has like a squadron system where you have X pilots in your squadron, and they're persistent. So, you know, as they get kills and whatnot, they can rank up a bit, but they can also die. So you can end up, you know, you can choose to take the bad ones with you and try to cover for them in the hopes they get better, or you can take the really good ones with you that try to make up for you being a piece of shit. So, and I think that's something I'm greatly looking forward to. In any case, our mission is done here, so let's go to our debriefing. Alright, debrief. Temporary base date, July 14th. Mission lock on. Resolution success. Nice work blasting those tanks. So we destroyed the 6 tanks. Our wing, he is alive. Yeah, we saved him. 94% damage, but we saved him. And we miraculously had 0 damage, which is amazing. Considering, you know, we were down in the deck, right in the sights of the AAA, and they didn't even shoot at us. We had the SA-6 fire off a few SAMs at us. We spoofed those. We got jumped by all those J7s, and didn't take a single hit. 31% gun accuracy there. All of our Mavericks hit. All of our AMRAAMs and Sidewinders hit, and we got that, we did really good at that, because there was a Sidewinder that did damage to at least one other. It destroyed one J78, but then the blast damage, or the shrapnel, or what have you, also damaged the 2 guys that were flying, like, you know, 2 feet away. So that was great to see that this game can account for that. So 8 launches on us. Majority were spoofed, the rest failed or were jammed. Wingman, he didn't manage to spoof or jam any of them, so a little unfortunate for him. But yeah, so we're gonna repair our aircraft and hope that Nikolaevka didn't fall to those tanks. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.